It's interesting how oftentimes we find ourselves sprinting when God's actually calling us to slow down. And if I'm being completely transparent, I think I'm in the season right now where I constantly catch myself trying to match the pace of others, believing that I should always be moving forward, always pushing harder. The truth is, we're all running different races, you know? God doesn't have a one size fits all approach to all our journeys. Sometimes He calls us to rest, sometimes He calls us to wait. So, just picking up on what I said earlier, it's like you ought to find a time to slow down before God forces it on you. And then when God forces it on you, it's not pretty. You see, like when God has to force things on you, that's when it becomes like kind of like a hate relationship. You know, we should long and we should love to always slow down and see what God's actually trying to speak to us and how He's trying to speak to us, not just what He's trying to say. Because what if He has a blessing waiting for you just right down, where you just focus on the road ahead? Then you'll complain after a little bit. And all of Jesus's years, we gotta remember that our dog, Jesus Christ, He called timeouts too. Heck, there's multiple times where He just went off alone, just rested, because it's just He found the balance between it. He found the balance of just knowing when to go to God to renew His strength, and getting more wisdom from God to know when and when not to move in certain situations, right? Because it's only so long we can run on our own willpower. Running on our own strength just won't get us that far in the race, you know? If we go seek it, time out, get refilled, then we can head back out to the long journey, take another time out, keep on going. Because, like I said earlier, it's a marathon, it's not a race. If you're running at your own pace, you're going to fall on your face. So we're positioning ourselves as Christians to run further and stronger for the long haul. We're bringing up our endurance. And it's also like, what about the people who are influenced? What about the people that are around us? Like, we will unknowingly teach a generation, to teach people that knowing not to rest when the light turns off. We will teach people to just keep on going on their own strength. We will not be good role models if we don't adapt these principles that Christ has left us. The principles of just Sabbath and getting more strength from God and actually knowing what situations you're in. Understanding that you're in certain seasons for a reason. Understanding that God's telling you this thing for a certain reason. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much more to it. But it all takes a simple step. Just slow down. It's okay. He's right there behind you. He's here to catch you. He's here to lead you forward, and He's here to help you when you're resting. He's always been there for you, and He'll always be there for you as long as you seek your strength from Him. Shalom and peace to all.